Alright, completely different lake today, guys. This lake here, I caught a really decent sized northern. The dock's not out, it's sitting right there. But, yeah. And usually there's lily pads. Let that car go by. Usually there's lily pads here. Almost all the way out to the platform here, all the way up. This is thick with lily pads. And last year I pulled a 25-inch northern. Just about where my float is. And that was pretty good. That was fun. But this lake here is really, really shallow. Very shallow. Everything that you can see in the camera right now is like 5 to 6 foot deep. That's it. There's a couple of 20-foot holes, but for the most part, this is just one huge flat. And there's channel cats in here. All the catfish bullhead family are in here. I'm not sure about smallmouth, but there's largemouth in here. All the panfish. I've been seeing fish out there surface. That could be a carp. I don't know. Could be anything. The wind is west-southwest. It was out of the south this morning, but by the time I got here, it's been slowly shifting and coming more out of the west. So it's kind of blowing right into this little cove right here. I was going to start by throwing bait casters, but I got some breakfast in the van. There, right there, just almost next to my float. 15 feet to the right, something surfaced. So there's fish out there, or something. I just seen a muskrat go by right here. I was actually sitting in the van, and it just kind of walked on over, right on by me. But I got a chunk of chicken on there. We'll just wait it out and see what happens. It's supposed to get up to, I think, mid-50s today and mid-60s tomorrow. And I really hope that happens. But I drove by this yesterday, and most of this was still ice yet. Most of this cove in here. Just a little bit was open right here where the dock is, which made sense because the sun reflecting off the concrete, and a little bit out there, and that was it. All the rest, all that was ice. Now I'm sure it was almost paper thin, but it was ice. Today and tomorrow should just about take care of all the smaller lakes. I've driven by some today on the way here that still were covered. You need a really warm day and moderate winds around 10 to 15 miles an hour. And that warm breeze will melt it real quick. I also caught a really nice bass here when the dock was out. I walked up really quiet. It's kind of hard on these stones to walk up here really quiet, and I cast the line right alongside the dock and pulled a nice 2.5 pound bass right off the dock, right up from under it. I've always had good luck here. Every time I come here, I catch something. So this was the first thing on my mind this morning. If nothing else was going on, this is where I was going. It wouldn't surprise me if we get hit right away. I have that kind of luck here. This is a good lake. If it wasn't one of my favorite go-tos, I'd actually tell you the name. And it's kind of a hard one to figure out by standing here at the dock. Some of the lakes I go to, people recognize right away. This one will be a little tough. Oh, I think that was a bump. I don't know, it's hard to tell. The wind is picking up right in our face now, so. And I still can't find my big net. That was the other thing I went to the sporting goods store for, or the bait shop, and they didn't have any. Zero. They didn't have much of anything. I don't know if they haven't restocked from last fall or what the deal is, but they had a bunch of ice fishing stuff in there, which made sense because ice fishing just got over, but I don't know, I might have timed that a little better. There's anxious people like me. As soon as the ice is off, we're out here. Well, I'm going to flip this off for a while and see you guys when something happens. Alright. We put on a night crawler. We got rid of that chicken stuff. That sat out here for way too long without a bite for the amount of fish that's in here. And I went up to about 30 inches with my lead. Because when I fished here last year, for bass, no matter what I threw, I was hooking weeds at different depths. Excuse my hand there. I wanted to adjust the camera a little bit. So I'm thinking probably 2.5, 3 feet will be good. Let me turn it off for a second. Let me get some slack out. There we go. Get this in the holder. It's sometimes having this camera on is a pain in the butt because you can't see anything that's directly in front of you. Oh my God. See what I mean? Getting slippage and all kinds of stupid things going on here. There. Okay. Now I think we're set. Yeah, I thought I would try a little bit further out from this tree rather than over here in the corner. Because maybe there's more of that tree out there that they make a home of. Oh, there it goes. There she goes. I knew we'd be having action. I knew it. Put that worm on, things turn different real quick. Hopefully it's nothing too little, because I don't think it's able to take that whole worm. I got him. I got him. I got him. I got it. I had it. Oh, came off right there. Son of a gun. That was a big old cat. Crapola. All right, we're going to put another worm on. Be right back. That was obviously the spot. Okay, fresh worm. Let's get her back out there. God dang it. Not what I wanted. I gotta move it. It's just gonna bug me. There we go. I want it right back in that same spot. I'm not even gonna put the rod down. Tell me that doesn't look fun. What a perfect day to do that. Quite the couple. They come out here and do that all the time. Alrighty, let's get back to it. I just reeled it in so they wouldn't have such a hard time getting around my rig. Alright, now back to our original mission of grabbing some lunch, or a little bit of snack anyway, maybe not lunch. Let's get this clicker on, get her in the rod holder. Uh-oh. Do we got a line going? We do. We got fish. Whoa. We had a fish on there, guys. Dang. Now I gotta reel it in and check it again. Crap. Wasn't paying attention. No, she's good. That woodpecker is really busy today. Alright, let's try that one more time. Alright, she looks good. think it might have been me that did it the last time, because when I was backing up, I was trying to pull slack at the same time, and cameras are great until they're not. And chest mounts like this camera right now is in my way, and I cannot see anything that I'm doing. So I gotta look around it, and yeah, I'm making excuses. Leave me alone. But they'll either make your day or break your day, because there's so much to do when you got camera work and trying to get it set up. And all right, we're good. It's almost like the wind completely just said, all right, have a good day now. I'm done blowing. It is dead calm. We had some action. There it is. It's bumping. What do we got? What do we got? Clicker off, please. Thank you. Oh, yeah, we got it. I can feel it bumping it. Come on, take it in. Won't walk off with it. Just coming up and nipping at it. I can feel all the little bumps. Hopefully they're not destroying my worm. Yeah, school of little ones, I think, because they just keep bumping it and that's it. Oh yeah, destroyed it. No worm. Bunch of little bastards. Well, I'm sorry to say, but you guys missed all that. I was down there cutting chicken because I wanted to put chicken on next. And all of a sudden I looked up and the bobber was gone. It's like, oh crap. And instinctively I just got up without even thinking to turn the camera on. And yeah, this is what we get. So, sorry you didn't get to see it all come in and all that, but I'm going to have to go up and get the pliers and all that and get this off. So, I just had to show you at least that part. He ain't even 1.5 pounds. Well, yeah, he's probably almost 2 pounds actually. But, alright, let me get this hook out. Alright, I got rid of the worm. We weren't getting any hits on it, and when we did get a hit on it, it wasn't what we were looking for. I mean, we did catch a okay bass, but I think for the most part they were... Oh, don't you dare backlash. It almost did. But anyway, I think for the most part they were like perch and stuff like that. So, which would have been okay if they were a good enough size. But I wanted to see if I can find a channel cat today. That's never caught one of them out of a lake. It's always been like spillways or rivers, stuff like that. Okay, my float's disappeared. I'm not feeling anything though. Oh yeah, I got him. Oh yeah, I got him. I think he was swimming towards me. Oh, what do we got here? Hopefully it's not a turtle. No, I think it's a northern. Yep. Good sized northern. Look at that. Wow. Let's get him in the water so we don't beat his ass up. That's pretty. Whoa. No wonder why it was so hard. Okay. I don't have my net. So I'm going to have to try to do this carefully. She's pretty heavy. And I don't want her to break my line. Oh, nice. Oh, yeah, baby. That's pretty. Yep. That was on a chunk of chicken. Oh, that is pretty. Okay, I need to go up to the van and get my pliers and get that out of her quickly. Okay, I don't have any way to measure this guy yet because it's too early and I haven't broke any of that stuff out yet. But I figured this release. How's that for ready to go? That was a big northern, people. That was fun. That was on a piece of chicken. Loved it. All right, well, that northern really got me excited. I was going to throw a top water, but we're going to throw this. This is one I painted myself. Let me get it in the sunshine. This is my rock bass, bluegill, sunfish, whatever. So we're going to throw this since that northern got us all shook up. And I've been wanting to test this reel anyway. This is an Akuma bait cast reel that I bought on Temu. And I stuck it on a Cast King 6.6 bait cast rod. And we're going to see how she works playing around out here with it. Because if there's that northern's out there, there's probably going to be others. So we're just going to jerk this thing around a little bit. I'm sure they're not looking for real fast action bait. That's why I ate that chicken, because that chicken was just sitting still out there and it's an easy bait. So I figured if we threw a short diver and just rattle it around out there. Let's see what we can get with it. I know there's some big northern in here. That's the second big northern I've caught right here. That was fun. It was too easy to bring in though on that big rod and reel. So I thought we'd downsize quite a bit here. It's getting later in the evening. It's like 5:30-ish, I guess. The place actually surprises you. Just about the time you're about ready to give up, say the hell with it, I'm done, I'm going home. All of a sudden, bam, 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 action. And it just wants you to stay longer. This bait works so nice. Got him. Got him. I got him. I got him. No fight though. No fight at all. It's just coming right in with it. Little northern. That's the smallest northern I've ever caught here. Wow, I just got finished saying I never caught. It's nothing smaller than 25. That's crazy. That's a first. Oh, easy killer. Easy killer. You're going to put them hooks right in my hand. Wow, look at that little thing. Jeepers. All right, let me get a hold of him here. Ooh, that water is cold. Holy shit, cold. Yeah, he's a little guy. That's the first one I've ever caught that little here. Gosh. Heavy, though. Really heavy. All right, little dude. Have a good life. See ya. Clean my hands off here. All right. My crankbait worked. The rod felt good. The line really felt good. I didn't even do anything to the drag. The reel felt great. I didn't check the line, but all it had was the very last of the hooks in his mouth. He was sneaking up on it and grabbed it right at the end. Bad boy, you. Just for that, we got to do another cast, you know. Whoa, it's really hooked up on there. What the hell did I do? There it goes. Now I'm hooked on the rear ones. All right, we're good. Let's try that again. The wind blew it out a little further than I wanted it to. I wanted to get a little closer to the tree. Got one. Now look at that. If I got closer to the tree like I said I wanted to, I would have never got him. This reel is handling it. Nice. It's a big bass. Oh, that's a big bass. Nice. Holy cow. That's the way to end the day right there, people. Don't you dare flick now. Look at that. Wow. That's how we end the day. I gotta do this. Hold on. I just dropped my rod in the water. Nice. Let me see if I can get this out of here easily. I'm working on it there, fishy. Hold on. There we go. Oops. All right, I want to do this right here. Let me grab my rod. Ooh. There, because I need a thumbnail shot. Perfect. Big boy right there. He's heavy. And that's how we end the day. Thank you, Mr. Bass. And away he goes. All right, guys. It's been a great day. I hope other people are getting out and getting a chance to get some early fishing in, because it's been fun. Oh, I got my lines crossed up again. Crap. This reel was really impressive, bringing in that big girl. She was heavy. She was probably 3.5 pounds. So I can see I'm going to have to probably put some 8s on the front of this bait, because she gets hooked up too easy in flight. That was a beautiful bass. I couldn't have asked for a better way to end the day right there. She hit that thing hard too. It was dead stop. Boom. Weight. Heavy weight. Okay, guys. Hope you enjoyed the show. See you next time.